Best dressed tonight, hands down. All the way from Germany. And you don't just have one film, but you have two films. You're kind of a show-off.
Stop it. Okay, come on.
Okay, I want to talk about Clocking Out.
Okay.
So I just watched it last night.
Really?
Yeah, and it really scared me. That's like my worst nightmare.
It is.
Tell me how that story was inspired.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's also my worst nightmare, and it's basically just, I wanted to write a story about the worst kind of men, and it just starts out with the boss just being like rude, obviously in the beginning, just being like, yo, Diana, thank you for firing all these people, I don't have time, I'm in Madrid, Tokyo, and then it goes to the next guy where she just wants to get a bottle of water, and this guy's kind of a douche, where he just like, how you doing? And I have the feeling that it's basically a movie from a guy for other guys to be like, just pay a little attention, because you don't know how you come across sometimes, and that's basically how Clocking Out is made, because I often have the feeling that men don't think about what they're doing, and that's basically, it's just a reminder.
Just a gentle nudge.
Yeah.
And I love both the films. You can see you have like a very particular eye for camera work. You're not the cinematographer, are you?
No, Brian is the cinematographer, that guy.
Dude, you're awesome. Gorgeous shots. You're awesome. I want to ask you now about The Boy and the Wolf, because there are some subtle nudges to Clocking Out.
Yeah.
Right? There's like a song.
Yeah, Clocking Out.
Tell me, is that like a thing that you do with a lot of your films?
Well, also, there's a poster of Clocking Out in the movie, and
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, next time you watch it, have a look out, because it's like hanging around, and it's just we're trying to connect all movies together, because it's like one feature-length movie cut down into 6 short films, and every short film has its own genre, so that they're never competing against each other. That's why we're able to be here with 2 short films, because they're not in the same genre. And we're also kind of figuring out what works well, what doesn't work well, what do the audience like, what don't they like, and just trying to, learn while making these things, and also, that's basically what we're doing.
That is amazing. How many films have you made in total?
Well, 2. These 2, and then next in 2 weeks we're starting with the 3rd movie, and then in October the 4th, and then the next year we're going to be shooting the other 2 movies. Exactly, and we're just kind of promoting the feature-length film by coming to these festivals. I get to talk to really cool people like you, and get to be like, we're making a feature-length movie coming out in like 2 years, and then,
Ooh, that's so much fun. Let's talk about The Boy and the Wolf. Just had its world premiere.
Yes.
Like, you just saw it on the big screen for the first time.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was like really big screen. The sound was amazing. There were like 2 people there, so Brian and I.
What?
And we're just like looking down, and we're like, dude, no. Also, that's probably going to get cut out. No,
Where was everybody?
I don't know. Where were you?
Guys, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
They missed out.
They hopefully maybe did. I don't know. I don't. I'm not offended at all. Obviously.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, that's very exciting. That's very exciting. Was there something today that spoke out to you that you hadn't picked up on before, or just kind of?
Well, it's really different because European cinema is very careful with the topics that they talk about, and I've noticed while watching a lot of these other movies is that a lot of violence towards women is cool in America.
We love talking about that.
And it's just like, but it's also just portrayed very violently and sexual, and it's something that you wouldn't do in Europe. And that was interesting to watch, because basically every second movie was just about a woman being tortured.
Wow.
And very, very, very much. And that was kind of interesting, but also seeing people watch our movie and getting to laugh at the moments where I hoped that they would.
Yeah.
They did, and hopefully they were also a bit afraid, because who am I to preach? Because we're also making a movie where a woman is tortured, So, but it's just always a bit. There are different ways of communicating it, and
we're pretty obvious and to the point. You're a little bit more artsy.
Yeah. European.
European, that's the word.
Or what we like to say, French.
There you go. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I mean, both your films are amazing. I cannot wait to see more. I hope I'll see you again next year.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Have fun here.
Thank you for having me.